Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your May Tarot Forecast. Welcome to my channel, whether you're new or coming back. We are going to be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of May. At the end, I will pull some cards from your person of interest to yourself. And of course, I will start with an oracle message. This is the wisdom of the oracle this time, so yeah, we'll see what happens for you in May, Aquarius. And of course, remember that this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. If it does, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, this reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarius. So if you're checking this for a sun sign, make sure to check out readings for other placements as well. There's a link in the description box to the website where you can enter your birth date and birth time and find out. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Without further ado, oh, and this is the name of my new show that I'm doing with Golden Brave TV. It's called Mindfully Awake. We are covering all kinds of topics around mindfulness and wellness in this show. It's actually airing live every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But of course, it's also available as a recording on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, as a podcast on a variety of different platforms. So you can just search Mindfully Awake in your platform of choice and you'll see it. All right, to get round and round, you know what, I am gonna read it. I mean, obviously this is like karmic cycling and kind of like going through a certain lesson, but I do want to see there's something extra here we need to know. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear as you've gone backward, the truth is that you're standing at a higher level, meaning if history repeats itself and yet seemingly this is a scenario that you've been through before. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So it's almost an exam time, right? Where you can show that you've actually mastered that lesson before. For others, there is just that little something that you were still missing the last time it happened. And now you need this to happen again. It's still not going to be exactly the same in order to grasp the lesson fully, in order to see certain nuances for that story and for this one that you haven't seen before, you haven't considered it yet. Okay, let's see what we have for you with tarot. I will be traveling in May, which hopefully isn't gonna impact this channel very much because I'm almost done with all of my May forecasts, and I will start the June forecast on the 1st of June because that's when I'm gonna be home, and I don't want to overload myself with, you know, I'm gonna be doing enough because I have another channel and I have my show, so I'm gonna be doing plenty of recording still while I'm traveling. But yeah, with this kind of horoscopes, I will start as soon as I'm back home, and hopefully I get a good sleep, and yeah, I'll be refreshed. I'll have all my decks, which is also important, and then we'll carry on from there. I don't know if I'll do any new moon, full moon readings while I'm traveling. We'll see. Actually, new moon is coming up just tomorrow, day after tomorrow, so probably not for this one, but for the full moon I might. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so for your love life, you have the Strengths. This is Leo energy, could be dealing with Leo. You have 3 of Wands, and you have Death, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Very interesting. For your career, you have 8 of Wands. I like how it's 3D in this deck where it's coming right at you. That communication is coming right at you, baby. The Devil, Capricorn, 6 of Wands. Yay. It's always good when it gets intense to actually see something positive, winning, you know, good outcome. Page of Swords, this is the advice. The Sun, like I said, another Leo card. Have a lot of Leo here. Queen of Cups, of course it could be your energy. You could have a lot of Leo in your chart. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. For me, in this deck, this card means like traveling between realms, like going somewhere deep to master certain truth and certain lessons, which is, I think, partly of what that oracle message was about. Okay, so for your love life, Strength, Three of Wands, and Death, there is some kind of personal transformation that either is already happening or will start happening for you in the month of May, Aquarius. And yes, it is connected with your close relationships. For most of you, it will be a romantic interest. For others, it will be somebody else that's very close to you. So close friend or a family member, you know, like, again, somebody close, like, I don't know, a mom, a child, a brother, a sister, you know, somebody you're close with. Someone will trigger this transformation for you. The interesting part is that you're actually, like, this is you, like, this is what you're doing, what you're deciding. And I don't see much of another person here, I'll be honest with you. So it's a lot about you this month. It will be connected with people around you, but don't think too hard about, like, working on a relationship. I see here, like, with your card, that you are actually setting intention to make some changes in your own right and to kind of go into the next level of growth and being in a healthier energy when it comes to building something, you know, building a connection with someone else, building a trusting and intimate connection with someone. So, like, there is kind of your plan and there is a divine plan, if you wish, right? So you're trying to be strong and, like, avoid repeating the past mistakes, as we saw in that round and round card, right? You've done your homework, you've learned your lessons, you're trying to do things differently this time, let's put it that way, right? In your opinion, you're doing them better, right? Subjective, but still good for you. Strength here is a lot about, like, actual bravery that comes from a heart space, because a lot of times the display of the strengths in our society still is actually manifested out of fear. Not to go too deep into that, but it's not real courage, it's not real strength, right? So you're trying to actually go into this to transmute the past blockages, limitations, beliefs that were preventing you from being brave and, you know, to show this strengths and getting into true strengths. That's your personal plan, right? Divine has slightly different plan for you. Doesn't mean that they you know, they oppose each other. No, they complement each other. But as a result, there will be a full transformation. Masks will fall. That's what I'm getting for you with this mask here, right? And you will see yourself for who you are in a much more specific way, and you'll then be able to show up more authentically for other people in your life. And think for a moment of how much it has to do with strengths, actually, to have the strengths to show up authentically for other people. Yeah, this is getting a little long, but we'll just go with it. For your career space, Eight of Wands, the Devil, Six of Wands. Yeah, so there is an ambition to gain certain results, to reach a certain level, whatever it is in your situation. The truth is, there's this kind of insight, enlightened insight of that will help you revisit why you want this, right? And you'll see that some of it is not out of the pure kind of like a want, you know, the best for everyone kind of idea, right? And you would say, well, it's my career, right? So I'm supposed to, I don't know, make money, make a name for myself, whatever. which may sound selfish to some other people, but you know, that's what it is. That's the nature of it. Kind of, but the way you do it, like, matters a lot. So think about it, and I mean, you will think about it because this is the major arcana. So this devil energy will be shown to you of where maybe you've been cutting corners, and not necessarily purposefully, where maybe you haven't really been in a kind and, you know, empathetic place with other people involved. But because that's what you knew, that's what you've learned, that's what somebody taught you, right? Like, that was your premise that you worked off without really thinking much about it. But now this is part of that personal transformation, to revisit and rethink why you do what you do, what's that victory worth for you, and whether you want to continue doing it the same way, right? So you will get some guidance, you will get some signs, some messages. And I love the transformation here. So first of all, you will have somebody loving and caring to help you on the way. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it could just be somebody who has a lot of love for you, like genuine love, and is there to support, answering questions, doing moral support. You know, sometimes, you know, we just need people to have our back and like be there for us, to listen, you know, for us to cry on their shoulder. Not necessarily that you'll be crying, but you know what I mean. Like, just to be there for us, to create that space without necessarily much information. And that person will be there for you, right? Also, you will find, like, at first, you may feel like Page of Swords, where it's like, there will be a learning curve, let's put it that way. And it's very important to be humble and see it that way, so that you're not trying to be an expert on day one, right? You're not trying to have a perfect explanation for everything, which is, it might be what you're used to, right? Whatever it is, this is new territory, so just accept it and keep learning, keep observing, you know, gathering information. And happiness, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Happiness is guaranteed, is granted. It's just a matter of time. So the more you are in this vibration, in this energy, the bigger this explosion of joy and celebration will be. But another important part for you, Aquarius, is going to be very healing. And whatever challenges and heartaches you've been before that impact your choices now, and whatever challenges you'll have to go through while you're going through this transformation, this will be a very healing energy from the divine. So basically, once you've learned the lesson, there's no need for your heart to be still aching, for the suffering to continue. Okay, messages for Aquarius from their person of interest. Messages for Aquarius from their person. Alright, Ace of Wands. I love it. The Strength and Two of Wands, but this Two of Wands is very special. We already had Two of Wands, so we already had the Strength. So these are all synchronicities for sure. So you see, your partner actually sees a lot of passion and a lot of potential between you two, which doesn't just refer to the physical attraction. It's so much more than that. So they do believe that it is fated, that it is divinely guided, and there's a lot still to uncover, to explore together, right? Bringing us to this point. Once you start showing more strength that comes from the heart, like, look at this card, right? Like, this is the After Tarot. This is not the original. And if I had a little more time, I would have found it for you in the right away. I have it, the deck here. But, you know, you can compare for yourself what the original is. Like, the guy is just standing there, but here he's giving the hug to the lion, right? Like, that's the strength, really, to be able to have this compassion and kindness and love for the beast, so to speak, right? Like, bravery isn't about arrogance, you know, bravado and saying strong words. or pushing people away. Essentially, that's what happens, right? Like this is exactly the opposite. And so your person can see you two getting a lot closer, and this is when you will get aligned on the direction you're taking, on the course of action, like where you're going, how you want to do this life together, right? This is such a big deal, and they're actually excited for it. I'm getting this energy of excitement. So hopefully this was useful for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna leave it here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,